Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builders Supply. In this video is to bring you a closer look at the Rockwood number 890-625. This is a pocket door pull in polished chrome. So the 890 is representative of the fact that this is a pocket door combination sort of pull. It will give you the ability to slide the door back and forth on both sides. It will give you the ability to pull it out of the pocket. And this would be considered a passage function, is what this would be called. Okay? Made of brass, and that's where the 625 comes in. That actually means two things. It means that the material is solid brass, and it means that it's in polished chrome finish. This is going to work with doors that are either 1 3/8 or 1 3/4 thick. When you remove the screws on either side of this, these two plates will telescope out over the chassis that's inside of here, allowing you to do that. You will get 2 additional screws and a complementary finish that will be for your outside. Okay. There is a link below this video to both the product brochure, let's go over that first, that will show this and Rockwood's sister products to it, so that you can review other items as it pertains to this general area of pocket door pulls. Rockwood has other items in addition to these edge pulls that you can do from them as well. If you were to go with a classic 880 edge pull only, as you'd see, then you'd have to add a couple of face pulls. The reason that people use this in residential applications is because it's a combination of both. You can also see there that the 891 is the same unit that is going to be a privacy function that will give you this same construction, except that there'll be a little slot in the edge pull and then a thumb turn, a finger turn, that will allow a hook to come out and catch a strike plate that you would have mortised into the jamb. Now, below that is a link to the tech sheet. That is what is going to be included in here as well. It's just installation instructions, really. This sort of installation is very simple and straightforward. Before we go over that, the dimensions on this, 2 3/4 high, 2.5 inch wide. Okay. Now, installation. You can see that they give you a dimension of 2 5/16 tall, 1 3/4 deep. And you need to make that sort of a notch into the edge of the door is what needs to happen. It can tolerate a small amount of radius to the corner, but otherwise it needs to be basically square. If you're doing one of these preparations, it's certainly going to be a lot of work to try to chisel all that out. And if I was doing it, and as I've done in the past, a router is really the preferred way to go about doing this, so that you get a very clean installation, and then you would just square the corners out with your hammer and chisel. You can see step 1, drill notch, cut notch in edge of door, drill mechanism relief hole, which is not necessary for the 890. That would be for the privacy function. You might have to do the preparation as they're showing for the relief, because you have what you're going to have to, this curved feature that we're dealing with here. You'll have to relieve the face of the door a little bit to get a snug fit on there. Okay, you don't want to make the preparation excessively large, because you still want it to be able to clamp down very well. Not clamp down, but stay tight onto the door as best as possible. Once you get to the 4th step, slide handle into cutout. Make sure it's flush with the edge of the door. Tighten the machine screws, which are these screws here, and then insert your wood screws to complete your installation. If you have a privacy, you would continue through the rest of the process. And if you have any questions on how to machine that or route for that, please feel free to reach out to us. It is available in several different, all of the common finishes, your chromes, your brass finishes, your bronze finishes, etc. Rockwood, the name is synonymous with trim and auxiliary hardware, but it's also synonymous with very high quality fit and finish on their trim and auxiliary hardware. Any questions on the Rockwood 890-625 pocket door pull in a polished chrome or any other Rockwood product, please feel free to reach out to us.